You do.
Exactly.
See, that's misinformation.
Alright.
See, you get it. You're our strongest soldier.
Alright, we're
I think
streaming.
that's more like disinformation.
We're streaming. Say hello to the people.
What
Greetings!
people?
Oh.
Wait, are we
Hell,
Gray, intro, please.
yeah, yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Not Good Enough. Heavenly Resources, the YouTube Doctor Who second edition show that does not take place in the Doctor Who universe. I'm Gray. I'm genuinely just some guy, and these are my friends. Say hello, everybody.
Hi!
Screech.
Hello.
Last we left off, everyone got their first mission. It only took 2 episodes to get there. We're working on a Moida case given to us by a knowledge domain celestial called Michaelis, I believe it's pronounced, who got along with nobody, but did still score a date with Andreas.
They owe me one.
Yeah, Brie couldn't make it today, so that's just gonna have to wait until later. And we're gonna start with Kavor making a roll for us. I have to look at something to decide. Because I forgot to pull. I forgot a lot of things.
Take your time.
I was doing homework before this. That's why.
How
I know.
dare you learn things?
Whole language, no less. What's wrong with me?
I've
Show off.
I know.
We get it.
Could-
French.
No. You can't make me learn French.
Spanish.
Bonjour,
No.
comment ça va?
Japanese.
No.
Korean. German. Simish. Or Simoleon.
No.
Whatever the Sims speak.
Mandarin.
Oh, it was close.
You were close. Yes, Kavor, could I have coordination and coordination and transport. No, awareness, coordination, and transport roll, please.
Awareness, coordination, and transport. Oh, look, I have a 0 to transport.
Unskilled check.
Something trans roll.
It's a 2d6, right?
Yes. And tell me the numbers you get on the die, please.
I got a 2 and a 6, and I rolled a 13.
Ooh.
Interesting. Yeah. So,
I have +2 and +3 to awareness and coordination.
let's see. Yes. You teleport right into the knowledge domain again. You're standing on the beaches of it, and you look at Michaelis' so-called home.
I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna assume the door is still unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's very messy in here. I'm gonna look for clues based solely in the fact that Michaela seemed very cagey about a lot of things.
Absolutely. Could I have an awareness, ingenuity, and intuition check, please?
See, I was gonna argue for intuition.
Ooh, you got a high intuition?
No.
Oh, awesome. I love that for you.
Alright, so I've currently got +9 to everything. You chose all my high shit.
Oh, ain't that lucky for you?
18 with a 4 and a 5.
Holy shit, that's a good roll.
Yeah.
Alright. You're looking around and you look at the whole scene and it looks like it's been manicured. Greatly manicured. To not even just to look like a ritual. But when you look around, you're picking up like any signs of struggle, any like points of entry, anything else that's been damaged or taken. You take a picture off the wall, and for half a moment, you see a picture of Michaelis and standing by like two people. But the picture flashes strangely in your hands, and despite the fact that you're very new to feeling physical touch, you feel like this paper just does not feel real, and you turn around and you look at the scene once again, and the walls and floor have changed completely. And you have a feeling that you didn't teleport successfully out of the trickery domain.
Shit.
And Andreas, could I have a number between 1 to 20, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Do. The number between 11 and 20? 12.
I see. Thank you. Yeah. So you go to teleport with Impy and Haley to the trickery domain where you last heard Kavor was.
Yeah.
Of course, Impy was the one teleporting. You're vibing it out over there. And you guys are in the trickery domain. But the part of it you recognize, the flowers, the shallow soil, the oddly kindergarten cheery sort of vibe.
I love it so much.
It's a silly time.
It's a silly time. I guess I'm going to just try and go in a direction. Hope for the best. I'm not going to really think too much about which direction I'm going in to try and look for clues. Yeah, I'm looking for
Alright.
either I'm looking for either Kavor or the face we were looking for. Those are my options. So Andreas will just
Oh.
walk in a direction.
Alright. Could I have an
Right,
Yeah.
because Michaelis is with us still, so I'm taking Michaelis with me.
For the sake of I don't know how to play Michaelis, they were called to go do something just before y'all teleported.
Cool, that's fine.
I don't want to try to predict what Bree would do.
No, you're right. That's a very fair call. Let's go.
You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
not-
Bree would do.
No, none of us can ever predict what Bree will do.
Probably say the
Yeah,
word a lot.
mhm.
I don't have my censor thing on, but it was rude.
Kitty.
Sure, that could
Could
be
I
anything.
have I have an awareness, ingenuity, and intuition roll, please?
Awareness,
From who?
ingenuity, intuition. From me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, yeah. 13. 4 and a 2.
You know what? Sure. That shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. You're looking for clues for the possible suspects or Kavor, and I do think you found just like a gaggle of trickery domain celestials giggling in kind of a weird way. Looking down maybe the first rabbit hole you've seen.
Oh. I'm gonna go over there.
Wonderful. And is there anything Haley would like to do before we rectify this? Or
Not right
handle?
now. I'm just
All right,
watching,
excellent.
learning.
This is a gaggle of celestials that are covered in spots and kind of have like hunchback sort of situation, and they all turn to you.
I give them
Who
a
are you?
friendly wave.
One of them waves to you, and then they all go back to looking down the rabbit hole.
Hey, what is that?
Hole?
Have you seen anybody go down it lately?
See? Well, and they all look at each other and giggle to each other. I suppose you could say we haven't seen anything.
I fucking hate you.
Love you, Alex.
I fucking hate you.
Huh? What's that? You're too far down in that hole.
I'm going to kill Jerry.
How could you? Alex is
That's
burying their
murder.
gays. Yeah.
So you can say that you haven't seen anybody, but have you seen anybody come out of that hole?
Get me
Oh,
the
no.
fuck out of here!
You don't know where you are.
I'm looking at your notes.
You wish.
This is why I'm going to
If
steal
you're
all
gonna
the...
be in here, practice my Hanzu for me, please.
No. Why would I do that? Why would I help you?
Think it out.
No.
Okay, homework then.
No.
Anyway, what was the question? Sorry.
Did anybody come out of that hole?
Oh, no. No one came out of it. Pretty deep hole.
My first
Can I
fucking
investigate
good
that?
roll of the game.
I'm trying to find someone to make sure that they didn't hide it anywhere obvious.
Oh, of course. And yeah, could I have a convince, an intuition, and coordination roll, please?
Alright. I'll do my best. Convince, coordination, and what else?
And intuition.
Intuition. Cool.
Oh.
Ones with a total of 12.
Nice.
You go to peek into the hole, and you feel something on your back, and you are falling down.
Damn. Ah! Andrea screams all the way down.
Kavor, you hear a distant scream.
What the fuck was that?
And now Haley,
Go ahead.
you're left standing among some celestials and a hole.
Just another Tuesday, one of the days.
Just another Tuesday, one of the days.
Yeah.
So what's your move?
I'm just gonna take my stuff and just quickly scan.
What are you scanning?
Just the Celestials. See if there's anything doohickey going on.
Alright.
I believe that's
I-
the medical term.
Yes, I do believe so. Could I have a technology, knowledge and intuition check, please?
no attributes?
Not this time.
Okay. And grab the 2d6. And just to let you know, my staff does have the scan trait distinction.
Oh, wonderful. Alrighty.
Okay, so that is a total of... Oh, I got a 2 and a 1, plus 7 to that, so that's 10, but with a 1.
Okay. You're gonna laugh. So what happens is you go to scan the Celestials, and just almost too perfectly, almost too strangely, you slip. You fall in the hole.
God, God.
And you fall, staff first.
Okay, at least I've got the staff. Which is good,
Yeah.
because it also has the teleport ability. So, worst case scenario, I'm popping back out. But let's see what...
You might hear some screaming if you fell, even if you've fallen too far, behind.
Yeah.
Andreas,
Andreas,
the entire time.
you're falling. You're screaming. Haley joins you in falling. I don't know about screaming.
No.
Let me know when I hear the thud.
You hear 2 thuds.
Oh, ow, ow.
I start poking both of them with a stick.
Oh, hey! Did you
Stop it
find
with the
anything
stick.
down here, or?
I tried leaving. They didn't let me.
Oh. We could call Impy over?
MP!
I'm gonna make a roll for Impy. Huh? Jesus Christ, Impy.
I don't think
But
I
Impy
get it.
does teleport over.
How
What?
do we get out of the hole?
I got a snack.
Did you get miso?
Yeah, it was for you.
Oh, okay.
Must be irritating having to
Impy.
eat in this new mortal body.
You should. Give me the snack,
Impy
MP.
hands you a full 6-pack of pudding.
Oh,
You're-
what flavor?
Butterscotch.
Is that what you have in your fridge?
No.
Mm. Oh, well, This is going to be just every episode. There's going to be a part where Kavor is just eating.
We're starting with soft foods, clearly.
Heck yeah.
No, we started with the souls of the day. Thank you very much.
You didn't have teeth at that time.
Tell me,
That's
do you
a
have baby
really-
teeth, or did you come out fully formed?
I have no idea.
Go on, Alex. Does Kavor have baby teeth?
I'm gonna say no. Because that sounds
It's
rough.
okay if you do. I have one baby tooth still.
What?
What?
I think perhaps that should be looked at.
No, there is no adult tooth underneath. It's healthy. It's just my oldest tooth.
Oh,
I
It's
see.
a cool fun fact.
hmm. Why did you call me? Why did you call me?
Well, I wanted my pudding, but also, I figured you'd know how to get us out of here.
Oh, out of the hole.
Out of the hole.
Out of the hole.
Out of the hole.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where my copy of the best movie of all time went.
I don't know. The Hole?
There we go. So what? How do we get out of the hole?
By teleporting? Or walking, I guess.
Which way do we walk?
Impy circles around for a second and then points up at the entrance of the hole, and then you are brutally reminded that Impy has wings.
That's not walking, MP.
It is for me.
Okay, I can't argue with that.
I'll just let the tip of my staff swirl and try and teleport myself out. See if it works.
Ooh. Yeah, could I have a technology? Would you say this is a more knowledge or intuition if you know where you're going?
I'd say knowledge. And just to clarify, my staff does have the teleport distinction.
I
Oh,
would
true.
like to ask how I can subtly interrupt this.
Interesting. So I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell Vi her role, and then I'm gonna tell you your role. Vi, could I have a transport, knowledge, and coordination role, please? And Kavor, could I have a presence, resolve, and conflict role, please?
Ooh.
And this is technically an opposed role.
A 1 and a 2 plus 6 equals 9. No, wait, plus 8 equals 11.
A 1 and a 4 plus 8 equals 13.
I love this so much.
If someone has the baby fight gif on hand, it can be in the Muse Without Context channel. So here's what happened. Haley, who's teleported so many times before, does almost teleport, like actually make it. And then Kavor, who decided if I'm in the hole, you're in the hole, goes to interrupt that magically. Kavor, you're not so used to doing magic well in like a physical form, essentially. So basically, you guys teleport. Andreas gets dragged in, so we don't do a wild goose chase all session. And you guys do teleport. You're just somewhere else. It
Oh.
looks like it looks like the knowledge domain.
I'll walk in a random direction.
Like,
I kind of just like look towards where I know Bean usually is.
Bean is you look towards where Bean should be, and you do see a figure. It's just not Bean.
We're not in the knowledge
Ooh.
domain.
Sounds like trickery.
Ooh.
I think we're still in the
Andreas
hole.
still walks. We're still in the hole. Cool. Andreas is still
You guys following Andreas?
Yes.
What do you think, Gimpy? Should I follow?
You look towards Impy. Impy is not there. Impy is by the entrance.
Of the hole?
Mm-hmm.
So do I look up and see Gimpy?
Oh no, you're very far away from where Andreas and Haley fell.
I walk over to the entrance.
Are you guys splitting the party when it just got back together?
Yes.
Awesome. Great, even. Go for it.
Cool.
I'm gonna continue to split the party until we find more clues about where our target is.
Alright, Mr. Ink. Who will we go for first? Before you walk towards the entrance, well, where you saw Impy last, could I have a resolve and intuition roll, please?
Resolve, intuition. 1, 2. Oh wait, that's 4.
Hmm.
Intuition. Resolve. 1, 2. That's a 2 and a 5 for a 10.
Yeah, you're able to get there fine enough. It is quite a vast space. uh, you're able to see Impy no matter how itty bitty tiny Impy is, still standing there, doesn't look particularly confused, is honestly just chilling.
So we just teleported further into the hole.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
May as well try flying, I guess.
Yeah, I could carry you.
Okay. I give my hand to Impy.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's beautiful.
Hand in marriage.
Whoa!
I now pronounce you two people.
Mm-hmm.
Impy is the closest thing to a friend Kavor has currently.
I'm honoured.
Genuinely. I'm so happy for you. Please have more
Alex,
friends.
please have a coordination and athletics roll.
Coordination. Oh, surprise, surprise. Surprising no one. Athletics is untrained.
Oh, buddy.
That's a 5 and a 4 for an 11.
Uh, let me check something.
Gray wasn't expecting a
Hmm.
roll that high.
What was the roll? Sorry.
A 5 and a 4 for an 11.
Yeah, that's a good roll. I'm just calculating in these.
I'm gonna have to spend a story point on this.
Oh no, you guys actually make it. Impy got 2 2s.
Impy, stop. Stop putting your
I
nails
got
into my
it. Yep.
palm.
Why?
Because it's not helping. It's just kind of hurting slightly.
Why?
Because you've embedded your nails into my palm. It's not like you're grabbing my palm with your fingertips. You have very sharp nails, Impy.
Why do you have soft flesh?
I don't know. I thought
Got you
humans had tougher flesh.
Mm-mm. They're very easy to rip apart. And then you guys land at the edge of the hole.
Do I see the two celestials that push me down?
Oh, it's multiple. More than 2. Like 5.
Are they stare? Do they have anything that I could take and throw down the hole to just make them fall down the hole?
No.
Do they seem loyal enough to each other that if I pushed one down the hole, that the others would follow?
You know what? How about an awareness and intuition roll, please?
Okay. A 2 and a 6 for a 13.
You get the sense they don't have a loyalty for anything in specific other than their jobs.
Okay. Which one of you did it?
They all point to each other.
I'll put in a good word for one of you if you tell me the truth.
could I have a convince and resolve, please?
Oh,
A lot of rolling in this one.
that's gonna be a +1.
What do you not have convince?
I do not have convince.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, I was just kind of rushing it this time.
Oh, buddy.
Can I convince you to give me conflict?
Argue it. Let's see.
Because I would be so in conflict in this whole group to choose the one person that actually did it.
I think conflict is more of like a physical fight type of role.
Yeah.
Can
But
I
it was a good try.
can I convince you to give me presents at least?
Yes, but I will remind you, I think you have a condition with your presence right now. Because you got the -1 to one of your stats,
Right.
your attribute.
So that should be a +3 then.
Yes, but I will allow it.
Awesome. 3. So would it be a presence resolve convince or just present or just present?
Presence, resolve, convince. But actually, yeah, this would still be an unskilled check.
Yes. But that at least bumps me up to a +4.
Yes.
For a 5 and a 2 for an 11.
Not bad. Here's what we'll say. I think
I am willing to spend a story point to bump this up.
I'll say something and then you can decide if you still want to do that.
Okay.
They aren't all pointing at each other. It seems like exactly 2 of them are getting more of the blame than the rest.
So it's you two. You two pushed me down that.
We didn't do no pushing. Not a push.
How in tune to Kavor's powers am I currently?
Considering you have a physical form right now and you're getting used to it, not very.
So I do not have Shadow Step currently.
Shadow what?
Shadow Step. Just teleporting just like a good 30 feet.
I will allow you to teleport, but that's still a roll.
Okay. I want to...
And if you're activating an ability, then that would be story points.
Okay. I do want to just teleport behind them and then just push them both into the hole.
Incredible, incredible. And I'll make this. Is that an ability you have?
Teleporting?
Shadow Step.
Yes.
Excellent. Then you just have to spend 1 story point for that.
Alright. So we'll spend a story point for that. And then I want to push them in.
All right. Could I have a conflict and a coordination roll, please?
Yes.
This would be a really funny part to get 2 1s in again.
I know. 5 and a 3 for 13.
Alright. You didn't fall in the hole.
So basically, shadows begin to just surround Kavor's now mortal body as they just kind of shimmer and move behind them through their physical forms and just gonna go well, since neither of you are blaming the other.
And then they fall down. Without much of a fuss or a fight. And you look down the hole, and it seems like they've landed.
Oh no, I'm not looking down the hole.
Oh, why not? Any reason for this?
No specific reason.
Oh, okay.
I
Now
just
we're gonna.
don't feel like
Hmm?
I don't feel the need to look down the hole.
Why?
I just don't.
Awesome. Uh, we're gonna go back to Haley and Andreas, who are walking aimlessly at the moment. What are we doing?
Walking aimlessly at the moment.
Oh wow,
Trying to.
really?
I feel like this is a good hiding spot for someone who's running away from committing crimes. So, I'm still searching.
X. Could I have an awareness and intuition roll, please?
Sure. Alright. A
Oh my
64
god,
for 16.
that's a really good roll. All right, how
Sure.
do we elevate? Hmm. Give me a second to think of how to elevate that, because that's a very good roll. Okay, so you're looking for clues. You even have like the shard of um Michaelis's memory with you for like reference, essentially. See if there is uh anything that might lead to the suspects or just any clues in general. You walk past the mannequin taking place of where Bean would usually be, and you hear a creaking sound. And you look behind you to address it, and you do see the mannequin, the not Bean mannequin, and it's holding up a bandana that matches one of the suspects' kind of out like article of clothing.
Ooh. Awesome. And with that, I'm gonna try and head up. Well, I'm gonna try and get my butt out of here. I think I got an idea what that means.
Excellent. You take the bandana, and how are y'all getting there? You teleporting?
Impy!
Gotta make a roll for Impy.
Impy,
Wait, no, Impy. Huh?
Impy, you look like you're hearing something.
Impy's like meerkat style standing up. Oh, good roll. Uh, yeah, you guys. Impy appears.
Oh dear.
Can,
Welcome back.
can you teleport us? Do you want to try
Yeah.
again and teleport us to the knowledge domain?
Yeah.
Let's try again.
Impy linked with both their arms and your guys' arms. And Kavor, you get the weird feeling, and suddenly all three of you are teleported to the knowledge domain.
Heck yeah!
That
I'm
was
gonna
weird.
try and find Bean. And by Bean, I mean Bean's chair.
It's quite the teleportation you've got.
Yeah, it's something I did a lot for all of my for all of my whole life.
That's a really good teleport. Thank you.
I sent
And I'm gonna.
two celestials down into the hole.
Oh, cool.
Would you like a medal?
Do you have one?
I'm sure I could fashion something up.
No,
I can
I don't.
crochet one.
No, I don't want you to do work for it.
I got a medal.
You got a medal?
Impy hands you a lead pipe. It's metal.
This feels oddly toxic.
And
So did you
Andreas
say
like,
Tinker-Tink?
runs. Andreas runs so far away from that lead pipe.
Flashbacks of arrows coming into the helmet begin to appear.
Some of those arrows were made of lead.
They're
Those
toxic.
worst ones. Because
Yeah,
some
you can.
adventurers like producing lead for some reason. Like, God.
Yeah, like you get shot in the leg and you're like, that's probably fine, and then you have lead poisoning.
Exactly.
And then you have to lose the leg.
We had too many
Another
close
fucking.
calls.
It happened to one of Andreas's exes.
Exactly.
Adventurers just ruin everything.
They really do.
Weren't you an adventurer?
Nice try.
Yeah,
But no.
Andreas.
I said no.
While you guys are fighting, Andreas, could I have
Oh, so
an
you were just
awareness
something.
and knowledge check?
You were just something
Okay.
stupid like an archmage or something.
I don't know why you're trying to get a rise out of me like this.
Cause you sure? No, no.
Knowledge and awareness, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gotten to an
7
actual
with a 3
point.
and a 1.
It's actually gotten to a point where I don't actually care who you are anymore.
Okay.
Andreas runs off. Not quite in the opposite direction of where Bean is, because honestly, it's hard to tell in a place with very few landmarks, if any, really.
Do you think she knows? I mean, he knows. Do you think anyone knows?
Honestly, in this place, people know a lot less than you would have hoped.
Seriously, this is called the knowledge domain? Does Andreas keep running?
Does
You know, I think no.
You run in, then you stop, and you're like, I don't know about this.
I'm gonna turn back.
I just kind of like point to Bean's chair just right over there.
Thanks. And Andreas will run over and see if they see a figure there.
They're just doing a full sprint.
Yeah.
It's the
They're
cardio.
absolutely sprinting.
Yeah.
If they sprint
You
and
do-
they actually see Bean, they will just hop over. If they sprint and see who they're wishing to see, we'll talk about that later. But but we'll see if the figure is there at all.
Ooh.
You go, you turn. Bean isn't in her chair at the moment. Uh,
Fuck. Where's Bean? Is Bean
Well,
gonna
no one
just
else is there?
is gonna just show
No.
up behind me?
There's a rubber duck.
I pick up the rubber duck.
Wah,
Hell yeah. You now have a rubber duck.
wah,
Heck yeah. I will add that to my equipment.
wah.
One day there's gonna be a situation and it's gonna seem really hopeless, and then Andreas is gonna pull out the rubber duck
Wah.
and save us like 3 sessions.
Or I'm gonna
Alright.
pull out something from the fourth wall, like this Mob Psycho DVD.
You fucker.
What Mob Psycho DVD?
This
That's
one right here.
$60 freaking dollars. Put it back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I will.
It's hard.
You know what?
Hmm?
You're fortunate that I'm too busy trying to find people. I'm trying to look around to bother with that right now. Just don't throw it away. And Andreas would try and wait. Actually, no. Help me search. I think the suspect might still be in the knowledge domain.
What are we searching for? You
Oh,
gotta
and Andreas, wait.
you
Right,
kinda just
right.
ran off.
Right, I forgot because we were stuck in a hole, and Andres pulls out the picture, the shard. This is what we're looking for.
Boy, the shard shows a gang of like 6 Was it 6? Something like that. 6 real buff big dudes wearing bandanas.
And they are in the knowledge domain?
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, do I recognize any of them?
Also, out of curiosity, do I recognize where they're from?
Hmm.
And out of
I'm gonna
curiosity,
Yeah?
And out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
no, I
Out of
just had the one.
curiosity.
Out of curiosity, is Haley short?
I don't think so. Fairly tall, I think.
Kavor, how
Let me
tall
check.
are you? Then Haley can decide.
No, I asked first.
No, I'm just double checking. Because I manually do the heights on all the Hero Forge. Do.
I think I made Andreas 5'7".
Okay, so Andreas
I
is
hope that
definitely
helps.
shorter than Kavor.
I'm always a short one.
Body measure
Good.
6'10".
6'10"?
Holy shit!
I'm always a short one.
That- yeah, 6'10". That's what's listed as.
There you go.
Proof that I don't know how the Imperial system. No, I know that's like over 2 meters.
Yeah.
It is over 2 meters.
Yeah.
It's actually,
It's quite a bit over 2 meters.
it's like 250 centimeters.
It's like the thing about what wizards have really long staves and really long towers because they started off short but then just grew because magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Let's go and that's what we're looking for. And there might still be the knowledge domain, especially because Michaelis is back there. So let's try and like make sure we didn't catch them in a about to be assassinated or something like that.
I still don't trust Michaelis.
You don't have to, but we're on a job.
Also,
Welcome to the
both
business.
Kavya and Haley, could I have, let's say a knowledge and awareness check from both?
Ooh.
Awareness?
6.
Oh, is knowledge one of the ones you don't have before?
It is.
Oh, bud!
A 2 and a 2 makes 11.
To be fair, I don't have knowledge either.
5 and a 1 makes it 9. I'm just gonna bump that 1 with a story point.
So that's a fail with a 6?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. You can't tell what domain they're from. But you can, like, just off the shard, you can get a sense of their sort of magical presence as celestials, like a paladin's divine sense, and how to pick up their specific signature, but you can't tell what domain they're from. And Haley, I don't think you recognize these guys. Like, for a moment you're wondering about it, but you just really recognize them from the shard.
Okay.
Like, you have one of those weird moments.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Do you recognize them?
Not as such.
Nope. Looks like a dead end.
And for Andreas, I'm also gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna need, like. Intuition and resolve, please.
Do 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 do.
Let me make sure I got that right. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it is. And I'm gonna use
Guys,
a story. No, I'm using story points. 3
guys.
impact. No, screw that. I'm tired of running into dead ends. 3 of them. Knock them out. I refuse. You can still count that 1, but I'm putting 3 story points in.
What's up, Gray?
Guys, that
What is up, Gray?
look at this roll history. There's so many ones today.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of I'm tired of investigating into dead ends. 3 story points.
Wait. No, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's a success with a 1, right? I can double check.
Well, if it's a failure with a 1, then yes, 3 story points get you to a success with a 1.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. You make your way back to Michaelis's house, I'm guessing with Kavor and Haley trailing behind.
Mid-slap fight, yeah.
Yeah. You guys are like, slap fighting, walking. It's called multitasking.
Yeah. Imagine. Can't be me.
But yeah, you will wind up going to Michaelis's real house. You walk in, you look around, the body is mostly faded away, like to the point where you can tell that it's just because it's a dead celestial, they fade away essentially
Oh.
over time. Yeah, makes
Okay.
cleanup easy.
I guess that makes sense.
Mm. So there's no real investigating the wounds or the body at all, but you can at least look around to see if anything's out of place or just doesn't fit with the many like psychology and anatomy books that Michaelis keeps around.
I would like to redo my investigation.
You can do that. That was a knowledge and ingenuity check, please. But you do find, like, you do find some other things that the Celestials left, which look very similar, again, to when they were covering up, trying to make it look like a ritual dedicated to Michaelis, when really that was not the point.
4 and a 5 make a 13.
All right. You also no. 4 and a 13. Sorry, one moment.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna kill you, and you're gonna be dead.
And also, you're not counting in moments.
No, I'm counting in seconds
Yeah.
because a moment is a minute and a half.
Says who?
Says diction.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do think that is in the law.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Why do you believe? Why do you believe Vi before you believe me?
Do you really want to go there?
I feel like I should.
I mean, if I said it first and I wasn't sure, and then you backed it up, then I would
No,
believe you.
I feel like you would believe Vi before you believed me.
It's better to have these things corroborated. I'm sorry, Alex. Will you recover?
No. You're at 45 seconds, by the way.
Thank you. So Andreas basically finds that the goal was definitely not to assassinate Michaelis.
Cool.
And Kavor, you also find a sacrificial dagger, but near that you see a smashed picture once again. But this time the picture is static. It feels like, the kind of picture paper. Not a Polaroid, but you get something from Shutterstock, printed professionally, that kind of deal. And you see that two faces have been like scribbled out, as well as any markings that those two faces and Michaelis might indicate that they're Celestials.
Hey, look.
Hmm. Could I want to like
Break free.
this feels like a bonding issue here.
Uh,
Could I
excuse me?
based off like this like I don't know. Like I want to know based off the celestial politics I read up on, like what this means when it comes to like what potential relationship the people in the picture may have had. You know, maybe what connection they may have had with the fading body. If that's not too much to ask.
Could I have your theory first, and then I'll ask for a roll?
So my theory is, shoot. Sure, I'll come up with a theory.
My theory is
I
Bray
feel like
short.
That's okay. I feel like that if we find out what connection these two faces have with the faces with the fading body, that might help with finding a motive. And if we find a motive, that'd be easier to find out other people who we can at least ask to get an idea of where we're finding these group of people with bandanas. I want to know who these group of bandanas may know based off of that scratch out picture. I know that identifying information is difficult, but if there was two people there, then they must have met something special. At least they had to be friends if they have a picture of them, and then take great effort to cross it out. That is my theory.
Love it. Yes, you are on track. Could I have any other theories anyone may have?
I have nothing.
I also have nothing.
I sure hope this isn't one of those things that would be obvious to me and make no sense to everybody else.
Oh, when does that ever happen?
I think that's just being a DM. You can make a kindergarten crossword puzzle be the hardest thing for players. It's because the context is removed.
Yeah, visual context is important.
But with that being said, I now want to try and either draw or record or shard up this fading face, so I can now ask other people in the knowledge domain if they know who this person is.
Which of those are you doing specifically?
I don't know what okay. Wait a minute. I lived in a world where I probably had phones. It was basically Earth 2. So I think I would have just take out my phone, take a picture.
All right. Identifying features are kind of hard to see. I'll tell you that up front.
Yeah. I wish I thought of this earlier, but this is the first job. This is fine. It's fine.
Yeah. You didn't know how Celestials die, really.
Right. So, that being said, and I know that and I tried to take pictures of the two faces that was scratched out. I think if I'd explained it in Michaelis' house, they would have a better idea of who those faces could have been. Context,
Yeah.
context.
Exactly. All right, so you're able to get those pictures.
Now, I'm thinking of going to other people's houses and figuring out and just trying to gather more relationship details.
Yeah, nose to the grindstone.
Yeah.
Kavor and Haley, what are y'all doing?
Just wondering if we have houses.
We do have houses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
You guys said first episode, I'm probably never going there.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely am going there.
I need a break from you two fighting.
How else am I gonna? Where else am I gonna host some social events like that date?
Exactly.
At a restaurant?
Yeah,
No,
that's where most
that's
people
not
date.
what I.
Who
Sure,
goes
but
on-
that's not what I have
Who
in
goes
mind.
on a date to their own home for their first date?
Brave people.
That's how you get serial killed.
Yeah. That's how you get stabbed.
Hey, there's a lot of stabby situations you can make it out of without being stabbed.
Yeah, this is sounding like a date from Craigslist.
But we're not in Craigslist. This is a completely
Unless.
different environment.
Unless.
Oh god.
You don't know that for sure.
I want to point out Greg possibly
We
just
can
made this
act
Craigslist.
too.
That I what, Alex?
You made this Craigslist.
You don't know. You don't know my life.
I do know your life.
Not all of it.
I know you're short.
Whoa.
You've got a real thing about height today, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about it?
No. I'm a little short-tempered.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. So, what are Kavor and Haley doing again? Sorry.
We didn't actually say.
Oh.
Would you like to go?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
So far, it's a pretty good ride.
Yep.
Take a stat in D, please, Alex.
Cool.
Ooh.
I believe that's my second stat in D.
Is it?
I believe so.
Interesting. Oh no, you got a stat in PO.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a stat in D.
Wait, when?
Hmm.
Gosh darn it.
Kavor
Okay.
is going to die. We all know this. This was not new information.
Well, don't hurry the
You will
process.
be missed.
I wasn't hurrying the process. You're the one who's like, take a stat in D, please.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I was along
Certainly.
for the ride.
They said it again.
Interesting.
Another stat
One
in D,
more.
please.
I'm kidding.
Come follow me, you two, before you rot away my presence. Get out! Come here.
I disappear into the fourth wall again.
No, you don't.
Lol. I actually would like to chat to Impy.
Oh.
Ooh, really?
In that case, and Andreas will walk. I'll fight Kavor later.
I follow.
Did someone just get hit by a blowpipe?
Yes.
There's a lead pipe.
Ah! Why do you still have that around?
Seemed fun.
He
You
was so
see-
young.
You seem so scared of it.
Because it's dangerous to have around your skin.
Well, no
You
one
can't even
said.
breathe in the mortal world.
Well, we're not in the mortal world.
We're not, but that's traumatic to look at.
Have you
Got you
seen
there.
many lead pipes?
I've seen many things made of lead that shouldn't be. That shouldn't have been.
And you guys walk a little. You guys continue walking, and Haley and Impy are hanging a few steps, several feet back.
Just mostly out of earshot, but not suspiciously so.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to ask,
Uh,
how exactly did you come to be?
like into existence or into the celestial plane?
Oh, if they're separate answers, I would love to know both.
Cause I'm an imp, which is usually not up here. So I was made with the purpose of like I think basically helping other imps out because imps die real easy, and so we're kind of easy to multiply because we're simple fertile creatures. And sometimes you gotta really hit a guy with a pitchfork or bite him, and that's why I'm here. Well, that's why that's why I was based. Celestial Plane. Mm, there was a big program about it, and I was kind of the weak link as far as like doing bad stuff, or like I couldn't even be summoned by a warlock, but I could do a lot of other things that were useful, so it just seemed like I'd be useful here. I just had to take a psychological evaluation.
Well, you've been very useful to us. I'll give you that.
Yay!
Thank you very much. So you
How do you?
mentioned you couldn't be summoned by warlocks.
Yeah.
Could you still enter pacts?
Impy once again smiles fiendishly, shakes its head to remember itself from where it is now. Not right now, no. I get in big trouble.
So you're not allowed to, but you would be physically able to?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome. It'd be weird if I just refused.
I've met all sorts of people. Not all of them are as forthcoming as you are.
I'm good at walking forward.
Flying forwards too.
Yeah! Just gotta work on flying backwards. Why don't you have wings, by the way?
I'm not a fiend. I'm just a tiefling. And while some of us do supposedly have wings, I'm not one of them. I can grow wings, if I so desired, but they're just
What?
energy consuming.
Oh.
It's a simple
Why do you...
transmutation spell.
Oh. That's why you're in the magic domain. That doesn't sound very simple.
Well, not for everyone.
Do you lose your legs when you make wings?
No.
What? Where are you getting the extra skin?
Magic.
What? So
Magic
it's
can do all
magic
sorts.
skin.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you two gonna hurry up or anything, or are we just gonna keep you wandering behind us?
We'll hurry up a little bit.
Impy scampers over on all fours to catch up. Because it was called over. In a way. In a sense.
Kavor gives Impy a cracker.
Impy swallows it whole.
Yeah. You were supposed to chew it.
Why? It'd be so easy.
Nope. Let MP, if MP doesn't, as long as MP doesn't choke on the cracker, MP is fine.
Yeah.
Chewing is reserved for, you know, mouth holes that are too small for the whole cracker at once.
Well, as long as I don't
I
have
don't
to clean
bite
up,
whole.
clean up any puke, I guess it should be fine.
I don't think.
Exactly. What's the first house I come across, or the first residence? People.
The first presence you come across is near where the water meets the shore, essentially. You see some celestials going over something, shaking their heads at each other.
I knock.
Very fish-like.
I knock on the door.
Oh, there's no door.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
I
when
knock on the
when was
awning.
there when was there a presence of a door mentioned?
Oh, I thought they were just loud.
No, they're just out on the beach.
Oh, they're on the beach.
Chilling.
Okay, then I'm going to politely interrupt them.
They all look at you, variously fishy faces.
Do you have the time to chat a bit? We're in the middle of an investigation, and if you have any if you have a moment, we appreciate your input.
They all look towards each other. Do you guys have this handled? I mean, we should have it handled. Good, good. I will meet up with you, approve any decisions, I suppose. Oh, sure. Two of the Celestials go off into the sea, still holding their paper and looking over something. And the remaining Celestial, kind of gives you, like, the vibe of a lionfish sort of person. What is it you needed to check about? You're
Check?
the... Oh, Kavor!
Oh, you.
Heard you
Well,
made your way back up. But yes,
let's introduce
I did.
ourselves
I
first.
heard you got grilled. You seem a lot less charged than I thought you were.
Oh, everyone gets grilled every once in a while, do we not?
Was that the second or third reincarnation?
Oh, reincarnation is out of style, you know.
Oh, well, I did hear that you went to the mortal plane to give a person a talking fish for what was it? 3 wishes?
It was hilarious, was it not?
No, it wasn't. And then you got turned into a sandwich. That was a hilarious part.
Hold on, Kavor, do you know what a lionfish is?
No.
Yes, that seems why you're so ill-informed. That's hilarious. Anyway, yes, new HR person, what is it you want to talk about?
So there has been a murder that happened a couple, and if Michaelis' house is in view, Ajay was just point to the house.
Michaelis' house has just been following us through the knowledge domain.
What? If that's
You-
true,
Yes. Yes.
cool. I just point to the house behind me then. And we wanted to, and first off, do you know about do you know anybody by the name of Michaelis?
Oh, of course I do. That
Oh, so your
there
memory does
were
retain things.
yes.
Oh,
Do you
shocking.
want my information, or are you gonna continue being weird about things?
We want your information. And Andres would like pull out their phone and scroll. Like, this is so. Apologies for not getting more details about about the celestial who has passed, but this murder occurred in their home, and another piece, and this particular photo was scratched out. Do you have any idea of who might have scratched out or who might have died?
Oh, mm,
I do want to point out Kavori is mouthing the words fucking you.
like I'm not gonna ask for the order. I'm just gonna imagine. Oh,
You fuck.
wink. Yes, I know those people in the photo. They have long since passed. Uh, they how do I put this in a way a mortal will understand? They spawned Michaelis in a very abnormal way, really.
Mm-hmm.
They died some time ago now, at the hands of some, I think, magic domain celestials.
Wait,
And Andreas
Person,
will put, and Andreas will like pull out the shredder. Would it look something like this, perhaps?
yes, those would be the celestials.
wait, I have a question for you, dumb fish.
Yes. Mm,
Did you say some time ago?
yes,
Like
quite
how
a long
long?
time ago. Oh, you mortals. Uh, it must have been centuries ago now.
Do I have any power to threaten this fucker?
Mm,
Fake it till you make it.
let's see. What are you gonna do? And then I'll decide the roll. Like, what do you want to do?
I want to use let what I should know is the legendary rage of Kavor to just fully intimidate this motherfucker.
Alrighty, then can I?
And I will take out story points for this.
Could I have a presence and a convince roll, please?
Why? What? Can I?
You're convinced.
Can I argue for conflict? Because I will fully threaten.
Are you physically fighting this person
I will.
with your fists and feet and teeth?
Yes.
Can I
I
counter
will.
that roll if it's becoming
I-
physical?
I will turn him into fish food.
Okay then.
I should-
Presence,
To counter this.
presence and conflict, and I'm also gonna need a strength and conflict from Andreas.
Presence,
Okay.
conflict, roll.
Actually, I also have an athletics from Andreas on top of that.
That's a 3 and a 3 to make 12, and I'm going to automatically pump in 2 story points for this.
It says strength, athletics, and conflict. For
Mhm.
Andreas?
Yes.
14. 2 and 2.
I put in two story points in this.
Alright then.
You know what? 3.
Alright, so Andreas, you go to stop Kavor. Kavor lunges at the Celestial and easily lands, like, quite a hit. The Celestial.
I fully say, I am the god of lies and destruction. I will turn you into your fucking skeleton and turn you inside out. Fucking tell me the information.
I'll call your supervisor.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to pummel him.
I'm gonna try again and try to pull Kavor away.
Yeah, because I have that strength, athletics, and conflict. Like,
A 2 and a 6 for an 18.
you pull Kavor off of him. This guy stands up.
Can I for that 6? Can I also be lifting Kavor up, like just keeping him lifted?
Yes. Kavor is like when you're holding a cat from under them, they have their paws out.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to tell you.
You're just
Truly.
annoying.
Okay,
Please,
cool.
I think I got him under control for now. Please share, if you can.
I won't share with that thing around.
Okay. And Andres will like carry Kavor
I'm
away.
shadow stepping to him now.
That's kind of the story point for that shadow step.
Yep.
And where are you shadow stepping?
I want to kill him. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to kill him so fucking badly. There's very little people I want to kill. Bean, I want to maim. I want to fully kill this thing.
So we are speedrunning Kavor turning into nothing.
Oh my god.
But
No,
I won't.
we are not.
So where are you teleporting?
I'm just teleporting out of Andres' arm because this is annoying.
Okay. You can do that. Impy offers a game of hitting each other with sticks. Kavor. No, it'll just be us hitting each other with sticks.
Touch my stick and I will stab you. I will fully stab you.
I've been stabbed before.
Not you.
Oh. Yeah, those two are hitting each other with sticks.
Impy, I wouldn't mind a little game.
We're
While these
we're,
lots
we're
are
in the
busy.
we're in the middle of our game.
You've enjoyed our game.
No, I'm going to leave and I'm going to go up to this person. It was like, how about we go somewhere else and you can tell me the information.
I would love that. What's the purpose of what those three are doing?
I don't know, and at this point I do
You
not
don't
care.
know? You don't know that it's to stop the death of that fish dude?
Oh. I guess that is the purpose. Cool. And
I suppose.
yeah, while you do that, I can now and we can go to a different location.
I suppose if they're sufficiently distracted, there's no point.
I'm gonna fucking kill that guy.
Oh, one fish pun and we start killing.
I don't think it was a fish pun.
Gray knows how to make NPCs that just piss me off.
I don't get it. They've been wonderful.
No, they haven't!
Yay.
Gray, you've been amazing, and your characters are fantastic, and we all love every single one of them.
I will kill that
Aw.
fish NPC.
I love you guys. You're all very sweet.
I'll kill that fish NPC.
Oh my god, 2 for 2 on fish NPCs you want to kill. I'm kind of amazed.
I hate fish.
We have it on record.
So Kavor is racist against fish people. That's what this is.
Alex specifically.
Alex specifically.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for that clarification.
Yes, you wanted information about the current situation.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Where do we leave off? So
Mm.
the people who are crossed out were the celestial equivalent of parents, is what I will say, because it seems like the closest term.
Yes, I
And-
suppose.
Yeah, you definitely recognize these group of celestials who they're the suspects here. And would you?
Makes sense.
I know the details are hard to pick up now, because body's no longer fresh. But like, based off the location and the potential connection, who else would have been targeted that wasn't Michaelis himself?
Well, which would be anyone who worked with McAllister's parents, as you call them. And they lean closer and squint their eyes to look closer at the picture. I think this must have been one of them. Remember correctly.
And
They all work.
Please tell me more about this this project and what you know of this organization.
Of the people who went after McAllister's parents?
That too, but also about what their parents did. And
okay. Their parents were mostly dealing with living affairs, so to speak. Living affairs, how to deal with material plane mortals. They were more into the modern understanding of how they work and how they continue to function. And so was the person murdered here. Not the same accent, but that's fine.
No one's keeping track.
I am.
Yay. How dare you. But yes, these orcs definitely dealt with the living and kept some manner of time of progress in ways that weren't entirely necessary, except for maybe judging what they should or should not know at the moment. As for the magic domain celestials in that shard there, they weren't happy with the way Michaelis came to be at the hands of their parents. It felt like treading on their territory when they were already delving into death domain territory. All willy-nilly. You don't want to misuse powerful magic.
You hear.
Do they get confused?
Okay. So, excuse my mortal ignorance, but if everything is made of magic, why would they be offended by this particular process, by the cabinets being too close to doing magic, or too powerful for magic rather?
Think of it like this.
Go ahead.
Do you feel the sensation of leather on your arms from your jacket?
Andreas feels the jacket.
Yeah, they do feel it. It does. And when you walk, does it feel like sand beneath your feet?
It does.
You see, celestials aren't truly fully made of magic. They're they're highly magical, but they're made of other things. Maybe not quite the same as mortals, but they're still creatures in their own right. Ones that can die just like any others.
Oh, can you tell me what other things the Celestials are made of?
Depends on the domain. In knowledge domain, we're made of, well, gathered knowledge, we're made of the curiosity needed to understand things, I suppose. Something like bones, something like structure. Scales, lots of those. Very common, very stylish. Scales and what else?
This isn't relevant, but if another
Hmm?
celestial from if a celestial is injured, if I figure out what domain they're from, could I hypothetically take a piece of maybe curiosity or some scales or maybe some languages or textbooks, and could that possibly be used to to heal and repair a wound?
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
That's what my logic is telling me. I wanted to make sure that was correct.
Mm.
I was a medic in my mortal life, and I want to continue being one.
Oh, a medic, how incredible. I don't deal in the living and staying alive, but it's complicated stuff from what I've heard.
Stand alive,
It's
stand
definitely
alive.
complicated.
It seems like your friends are almost concussing themselves. If you have no other questions, you might want to go make sure they don't hurt themselves.
I I think my last question is, have you seen the magic domain people lately?
No, they didn't enter the water, so haven't seen
Okay.
them, unfortunately.
Thank you. If anyone you know has come across it, please send someone.
Can do.
Thank you. And Andreas will run over with their medical supplies.
These three just. Is Haley hitting the other two with sticks, or is she watching?
Violet is muted.
She's mute. Yes. So yeah, you go, you find your friends hitting each other with sticks. No one seems injured. It's good old fashioned hit each other with sticks.
Why'd you run over?
I wanted to make sure that you didn't injure each other too much.
We're dead.
And you saw that celestial. We could die again.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm very certain that there's in different ways, and I hit MP with a stick.
You don't know.
No, I do know.
You just threatened me to stab me with a stick.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't kill you, but you tried to take my stick away.
Okay. I'm glad that it is not injuring anybody.
I do want to point out, just quickly, I did live here.
Yes.
Tell you the trickery domain first.
It's technically speaking, it was part of the arcane domain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why aren't you there now?
Because I was banished from there. Because I stole something from them. To give to other.
Classic break.
To give to other people, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What'd you find out, Andreas?
I found out that I found out a bit more about why like the murder happened and a bit of who that person was.
Did
Oh
you?
gosh darn it! I had another gosh darn question, and
They
yeah,
seem to, they seem to be gone into the water now. Unless you want to swim.
I'm going to try and swim.
Jesus Christ! Stop! You
You're right.
don't
I can ask
know.
the next person instead.
You don't know what will happen if you try to swim in the knowledge domain.
Do
Would
you?
I be swimming within knowledge?
I'm pretty sure no.
Okay.
I had a question for you, Kabor.
Yeah. What is it?
Did I?
Oh, you asked if Kabor knew what happens when you swim here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was an
It's
actual
been here
question.
before. No, I'm sure none of us are going to be finding out anytime soon.
Fine. But the person who died, was a colleague of Michaelis's creators. Parents. I'm gonna call them parents. I'm gonna call them parents. I want to be more accurate. I'm gonna call them parents.
Okay, but it's. I mean, parents is a strong word.
I'm sorry, but you don't have to be a good or a nurturer or a caretaker to be a parent.
I wasn't
Parent
speaking
just
on
means
that account. It's more the whole thing of parentage.
that is true, but I feel like creators has a different vibe. That's not exactly what happened here.
I mean, technically speaking, it is what happened, though.
Fine, and they're creators. Point is, the suspects killed their parent or the creators because they didn't like the fact that they created Michaelis. So I think what we probably should do is go to where the creators worked at. And I forgot to ask that question. And I'm so sad about that.
I also want to
So
point out this thing happened
uh-huh.
a long time ago, and it just now entered into Michaelis' apartment, and you asked nothing about that.
Wow, if you didn't like attack the person we were trying to get information from, maybe you could have asked that question.
Maybe we could have found someone less annoying.
Then we find someone that's annoying then. Onwards. And Andreas will like walk forward with the house trailing behind them.
It is following Baba Yaga style, so it's got like those two, like it's got two crane legs.
I want to see how far this house will go. Andreas is going to be
Le-
following. I just walk up to the house and get in.
I love the crane leg, so it's a legally distinct Baba Yaga house.
Which doesn't need to be legally distinct because Baba Yaga, I'm fairly certain, is in the public domain.
Yes.
Bagalaga is also canon to this universe and a whole other person.
That's
You
true.
don't know if she copyrighted her house.
Why would I know that?
Why wouldn't you know that? You used to be here.
No, why would I, as Dylan, know if Baba Yaga copyright her own home?
You introduced Baba Yaga into this setting.
Exactly. You think she was
this
smart
is your
enough?
fault.
I will stab you.
There's so much going on.
Real?
I do fully get into the house to see how far this goes. Like, does it follow with somebody in there?
Yeah, I'm still going.
Awesome. I'm gonna continue looking through the house then.
Interesting. And also, Andreas, what exactly is the direction are you going? Are you staying on the beach? You going in the water?
I'm staying
What's
on
the
the
vibe?
beach.
Excellent.
Gonna find the next group of people who seem inviting enough.
All right. First, Kavor, could you please roll, let's say, an awareness and intuition roll, please?
I swear to God.
Mm.
Fairness. Intuition.
So, the next person we're coming across, what question should we ask them?
That's a 1 and a 2 for an 8.
A 1 and a 2.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Hmm.
I'm back in the hole.
Where's the clues? In the hole.
In the hole.
Hmm. You look around, the body has faded entirely. It's gone, not even a trace of it left. But
I
there's also not.
I open the door. Body's gone!
Okay.
There's also not a trace of the other clues you guys found. Like, there's no ritual markings of a ritual. There's no pictures. No, anything that was touched was taken while you guys weren't looking.
All the shit's gone too.
Oh.
Of course.
Dang it! Alright.
Including
So-
the fridge.
Okay. So.
Alex, add a fridge to your inventory.
Sweet.
I'm going to try and hold and turn around.
Please tell me the house turns around with Andreas.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a very
Darn it.
beautiful view.
I need so many things, and I feel like okay. I'm gonna breathe. You can't track magical people. Wow, that's quite deep. You know what?
Excuse me.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, house.
Don't
Did
they
you
have
turn?
a magic?
The house waddles around to turn.
Hold on.
What do you mean you can't track magical people?
Because
That's the whole point of magic.
yeah,
I'm-
I'm reminding myself that.
I mean, couldn't H name?
You mean Haley?
Harley, right?
Haley,
It's Haley.
Oh, Haley. That can't be right. That's such
Do
a
you-
stupid name.
could you
It's Haley.
invest would you be able to tell if the people who stole it was like magical in nature, maybe?
Also, wouldn't you be able to track things? Because that's the whole thing you can do.
Well, let's see. So I'm just going to hold up my staff, give it a swirl. Nice big green light pops out the end, and spend a story point on the staff to scan.
All right. So that's when you spend a story point to scan, you just automatically do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. You do scan, and you don't pick up a magic signature, like literally at all. And like there is maybe they cast non-detection or whatever the celestial equivalent is, but you don't even get a sense of that. It seems like an entirely different domain, a death domain signature.
Oh,
Interesting.
I guess they just collected the body.
Or wasn't Michaelis? That's their name, right?
Yeah.
Weren't they very into death?
I mean, I possibly, yeah.
And wasn't the motive that you said about the fact that they were created?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have thoughts that kind of occur that it's their parents' fault for things that happen.
Hmm.
I also want to point out the family member died just now, and everyone else thought that the family member died a long time ago. Possibly they just went to the death domain, and that could be considered death.
Huh. Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
frankly very surprised that none of us, well, except for me, I guess, thought of that. What, Michaelis? Yes, Michaelis, as a suspect in this situation.
I appreciate you looking out. I guess the benefit is that the Kalis shouldn't be able to leave the knowledge domain. Let's see if that still holds
Shouldn't
true.
be being a strong word there.
Shouldn't.
Technically speaking, we're all of domains here. Harley over there is part of the part of the magic domain. I'm part of the trickery domain, apparently. You're part of some other domain, I think.
That is correct.
And technically speaking, Bean can always leave. Right, Bean?
You don't get a response.
Because she doesn't like responding to me. But she knows I'm correct.
You were left unread.
And,
Your optim
and
your optimism sometimes is inspiring.
thank you.
Damn.
Well, I think the next thing to do then is to prevent other victims from, because it can't be just 3 people
You're
who
right.
worked on creating Michaelis.
You know what? The thing is, and Gray, you can tell me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but would it have been possible to hear about people from other domains coming together to create a singular being?
It's not unheard of. Celestials are sorted later, and it's not like there's no inner domain uh communication, to put it politely.
So, realistically, this could be a whole celestial plane problem. This could be for at least one person from every domain.
All right.
Maybe Michaelis was sent to kill multiple people.
Perhaps.
Then we need to find out who else is involved so that we can protect them ahead of.
We should also maybe find out where Michaelis went. Because all you said to me was, "Oh, Michaelis was called off onto a different thing." What a weird
Yep,
thing to happen while we look for their parents, while we look for their creator's murderer.
that was odd, but they were very insistent. They're still in a death domain last time I checked.
See, Michaelis can travel to different domains. Already?
No, Michaelis had to be teleported by us.
Yes, but where are they now? They should have stayed with you. If they could,
They got it.
if they were only to be teleported out by you.
On a cosmic scale, they have to do these to fulfill that are out of our hands, really.
And I'm keeping their house, and I pat their house.
God.
Their house barks.
I got a new pet.
Hmm.
I got a pet house.
Amazing. Amazing.
Congratulations, perhaps?
Thanks. I've been
Heck
wanting a
yeah.
pet house for like the longest time.
Why?
God of War really inspired me.
What's that? Who is that?
It's a Western guy named Kratos.
What? Crater?
I've never met
That's
the
a
God
weird-
of War.
Hmm?
I've never met the God of War myself. What's he
I
like?
don't. The old one? Kind of really, always causing problems from what I heard. But
Not surprising.
they're gone now.
They're dead.
Mm,
I might have been complicit in their murder.
Ah. Well done, I
Thanks.
suppose.
Well, let's go. Well, let the main haven't. Well, no. What we're going to do is try and figure out who else might at least know about, because I guess it's a known fact at this point to enough Celestials. Let's go and ask someone not so annoying, I suppose, and to the whole party, and at least they'll give us a direction to go in.
I tell the house to sit.
the house parks down.
All right.
So I guess it sits.
Yeah. It's like y'all can follow me or y'all don't, but
I mean,
is
you
there
could.
any
I'm just suggesting you might want to get in. It's
okay.
It feels like a long walk,
Oh, you're fair.
and you've been like
And Andreas? Mhm.
fully fucking sprinting everywhere.
Andreas continues. Andreas just kind of hops around, like, I don't know, I just like doing that. And Andreas will like rolls into the house.
All right, up.
What about Haley?
I'll get in.
Haley climbs in. Impy follows, and the house stands.
I would have allowed Impy in.
Hmm?
I would have allowed Impy in.
I would have allowed Haley in.
That's not your call. It's not your pet house.
Hey,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be a long walk. So all of us gonna have to do this. And I'm strong enough to. So I will lift Haley up.
Thank you very much.
Raise her up. Yeah. And where are you guys going exactly?
That way.
Yeah, that way sounds good.
Alright.
That way it is. You're going into the ocean. That's the way.
No. Turn.
Perhaps we'll meet
turn.
more fish.
I
who
don't
need
want to
eat.
meet any more fish. They're all
But
dicks.
what if your favorite character's name is Redwater the Third is down there?
I fully expect him to be down there, and I don't want him to be down there either. Turn, turn, turn.
In pirouettes.
Alright, go.
That's what you say, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna need you all to roll, let's see, a resolve and athletics, please.
The fuck is up with you in athletics, Gray?
Maybe start lifting.
Okay.
Alright, this is when I roll two sixes.
A 4 and a 2 makes 10.
A 1 and a 4 makes 6.
A 5 and a 2 makes 15.
Hold on, Haley, what were your numbers again?
4 and 2.
Alright.
Plus 4 plus 0.
See.
I
Alrighty.
love being the basically barbarian of the group. The fighter! The human fighter!
The paladin!
In a very strange way, yeah.
But yeah, Haley and, Andreas, you're able to hold your ground fine enough. Like, you can find something to grab onto, and while basically everything tilts backwards, furniture starts sliding, that sort of thing. The other thing that starts sliding backwards is Kavor, who is one moment right in front of you guys, and the next is in a whole other room, crushed behind, like, a couch.
Can I
And
investigate
you,
this room while I'm being slid into it?
before you do that, I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need you to take a point off your strength attribute, please.
Fucking sure. Okay.
And what are you at with strength?
Strength, I'm at 2.
Not
You
great
have more
for
than
you.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of general advice for this game. Never leave a stat on 1.
See, that's the thing.
My
Too late
resolve
for
at
that.
1.
Andreas has 2 stats on 1. By default. That's okay. At least I have some story points left.
I have 4 story points left.
Keep them.
Ooh. But yeah, while you're being crushed, essentially,
Ow.
could I have... Give me a skill. What are you looking for exactly?
I was looking for awareness and intuition to be like, hey, this is a room that I haven't been in. I thought there was only one room in this home. I thought Michaelis lived in a studio apartment. You didn't describe that there were other rooms.
Well, I honestly don't know what Bree is going for sometimes. I have very minimal information. This wasn't even Bree's doing. It just doesn't show me full notes on mobile play roll.
And this will be your downfall.
Yeah.
It will be.
I have access to Breed Sheet, so if you ever need anything from there.
Thank you, Vi. So yeah, I'll have that awareness and intuition.
Cool.
Are you looking for something physical or magical?
Oh.
Okay. So literally anything.
Literally anything. Ooh. Oh, 1 and a 3. I'm just gonna take out 3 story points.
How many do you have left?
With all...
So it was a 1 and a 3 for a 9.
Huh?
It was a 1 and a
Yes.
3 for a 9.
And so you have one story point left now.
Yep.
Ooh.
Awesome.
We're really
Keep it.
We're really speedrunning this death.
That's
Already!
unfortunate.
Why do I come back to before dying even more?
It's okay. I won't kill them this time.
I might.
They both.
Yeah. So I believe you, but I don't believe in Alex. Alex is the equivalent of that barbarian that keeps running into traps.
But at least the barbarian can soak up trap. Can soak up traps. Kavor.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
I
Oh
don't
yes.
know. I don't
Uh,
know what everyone's problem
suc
is.
success with a 1. Um. Mm. Hmm. You don't find a whole lot that's new. That is mostly your 1. Is this room is mostly unrelated, as in totally unrelated. But you do see like very lovingly hung up pictures of Michaelis' parents. Like genuinely, you do find out that there is affect. Like Michaelis does have affection for their parents.
Cool. This changes nothing.
You still got that personal vendetta, huh?
Well, I, it's not a personal vendetta at this point. I fully think that
Mm.
Michaelis killed their parents. I'm gonna need.
I don't think the motive is as strong, but it's definitely worth investigating.
I'm gonna need some actual evidence that Michaelis didn't.
Innocent till proven guilty.
I need
Where's
evidence.
that? We need to know what type of magic was done. Like the magic specifically was detected to be from the magic domain.
Yes, but we keep finding shit from the Death Domain, which Michaelis was interested in.
And which Michaelis couldn't access until just now.
And now they have access to the Death Domain, which is probably not good.
Well, we're not really going to argue.
Hell yeah, what's the move now, gang?
Right. I still want to figure out where Michaelis I already forgot how to pronounce their name.
Michaelis?
Michaelis?
Michaelis, thank you. I'm trying to figure out where Michaelis creators would have worked.
In the ocean.
Oh. Cool.
Fish people.
Fucking fish people.
Awesome.
I feel like we
Sounds
should
like-
be looking for Michaelis.
Bree isn't here, game.
We
Hey,
can
can we
still
all
search.
just remember Bree isn't here?
We can still search. We're also getting up to the 4:30 mark.
That's true.
I'm
Yes,
just
you can search.
I'm just providing you a good segue.
Thank you.
Alright. Fine. We'll go back to the Death Domain. Especially I really want to swim. We'll go back to the Death Domain.
I don't want to deal with fish people right now.
I don't think you want to deal with anyone.
That's not true. I want to deal with Impy.
Hi.
MP does count.
Were you about to say I suppose Impy counts?
I mean, yes. Yes.
Just rude to Impy.
Thanks,
okay.
for breaking the 1 point of kindness that Kafur has. Much appreciated.
Oh, I'll go.
It's 2. There are 2 points. Just can't find
Aw.
the second.
That's fine. I see. It's a good trait to have. Should use it more.
You guys want me to do the teleporting? Was that my cue?
Yes.
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 Okay. Impy stands up fully. You don't know if it fell down or if it just decided to flop down, honestly. Impy stands up, clenches their fists real tight, and then all of you are teleported to the death domain. No longer on the dock.
Okay. But is it with or without the house?
The house is staying in the knowledge domain.
Fuck.
Makes sense.
Now I gotta figure out how to get my pet house into the in-between.
I'm not. You have fun with that.
Why are you ruining my fun?
Because something else is gonna ruin it for you.
Okay?
I wonder what that could be.
My last suit.
There you go.
You micromanager.
Andreas will just take that accusation with stride. And then, let's go.
Yeah, you guys find yourself back on the bank where you were taken before, where you saw a group of very swampy-looking celestials. They're no longer here, but the snake remains.
Oh,
Oh my god.
it's a snake.
Oh,
Out of curiosity, gas, liquid, solid snake.
paper.
Good.
Oh, it's you
Ubiqu-
again.
Ubiquitous form snake.
Uh,
Just a snake that's ever changing in length.
Oh.
honestly, Solid Snake's ass in Smash Brothers.
Oh gosh. Let's
Oh,
go
it's you.
and look.
The snake addresses you. Oh, it's you again. Huh? Are you still looking for the thing?
Yeah. But we're also looking we're looking for Michaelis as well. Are they still here?
They're somewhere in the death domain right now. I don't know exactly where they went.
That's got it, thank you.
Kavor just kind of looks smugly.
Like usual, I
Sincere
suppose.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. You can put your smug look away, I get it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Watch out for the second smaller smug look on their face when they take the first one away.
That's still better than the first smug look.
And don't forget about the third, even smaller smug look.
Classic. Yeah,
Here,
since
Snake,
we're.
have this tiny violin.
How do I have hands? But thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay.
You
You
can
hear?
you could use the tip of your tail to play the violin.
Mm. The snake attempts to play the violin with just their tail. It cannot change notes, so it's just a lot of the exact same note.
Which note?
G.
I don't.
Yay.
Sure.
G.
Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep playing G.
Good. See, I told you there's my second point of kindness.
Okay. That's fair. That was a very kind thing for you to do. That being said, what do we do now?
We looked for Michaela, who was still here.
And that's where we end the session.
There we go.
Okay.
Like, comment, subscribe. Nothing bad.
Vaccinate and vote.
Nothing
Yay!
bad happens to the Kennedys.
Also, can I have one more verb from someone, please? To close this off.
Storm.
Vaccinate and vote. Okay. You heard it, folks. Get storming.
We'll see you
Yeah,
guys next
storms.
time.
All right. Experience.